After you've listed your inventory for sale on Amazon, the next step is to create your FBA shipment and actually set this thing up so you can send your product to Amazon and have them fulfill the orders for you when your customers start to buy your products. Now, if you haven't already listed your products for sale, make sure you watch our last video on how to list products for sale on Amazon. But once your inventory is in there and it is assigned to FBA, what you're going to want to do is go in and under the inventory dropdown, just go to Manage FBA Inventory. This is going to take you to a page that shows you all of your different FBA items. And basically what we need to do is actually get these things in stock, right? We need to send to Amazon each one of these products so they can, store them in their warehouse and ship them out when people start to buy them. Now, again, once Amazon does receive these items and they're scanned into Amazon's warehouses, they will automatically become available for sale on Amazon.com. So really the next step for us is to create this shipping plan and get these products into Amazon. So once you get to this page, you're going to want to find the inventory that you actually want to send to Amazon and just go ahead and select it. For me, in this order, I'm going to be sending each and every one of these 69 items to Amazon FBA. These are all products that I need to get into Amazon's FBA warehouses. So I'm going to go ahead and click all of these. And now that I have all 50 on the first page selected, I'm just going to go click Send and Replenish Inventory. Send and replenish inventory is what you need to do to get your product into Amazon's FBA warehouses. Now, since I'm starting from scratch and this is a new shipping plan and I'm setting up a new shipment to Amazon's warehouses, I'm going to go ahead and click, create a new shipping plan. And then for the packing type, that's the other thing you're going to have to decide on. Most people are going to be doing individual products, especially if you're doing arbitrage, either retail or online arbitrage, you're definitely going to be doing individual products. But as you grow, you may switch over to case pack products. And if you're wondering what the difference between an individual product and a case pack product is, just go ahead and click What's This right here. And Amazon has a great description on what makes an individual product versus a case pack product. So like I said, most of us are going to be doing individual products here for retail and online arbitrage. So I'm going to go ahead and select that and then continue to my shipping plan. Amazon's going to take all these different products that I've selected and basically set up a shipping plan, which means it's basically the reverse of a shopping cart, right? So all of these things are things that I want to send to Amazon and have them fulfill and sell for me. So once you get to this page, you're going to see all these different things, and the first thing you're going to want to do, though, is just make sure that you have all your products added to this shipping plan, right? Right now I only have 50 out of the 69 that I wanted to send to Amazon FBA. So there's two ways to add more products to your shipping plan. The first way is right here, just clicking Add Products at the top of your shipping plan. This will allow you to go through and select all sorts of different products, and you just click to add those. And then you can also do this through going back to the Manage FBA Inventory, going to the next page of things that I didn't select, selecting all things on that page, sending and replenish inventory. And then now I'm going to add it to an existing shipping plan. So here is the shipping plan I am setting up right now. It is March 1st, 2016. So that is the shipping plan. I'm going to add to this existing shipping plan that I just created. And now I'm going to see that all 69 of those products are in the correct shipping plan. So now that I have all my products that I want to send in this shipping plan, now what you're going to want to do is click on Information Required and see if there's any products or listings that need additional information to actually sell these things. So we see there's a few things here. Here's removal required. So these removal required things, these are things that we need to fix before sending these things into Amazon FBA. Amazon FBA will not accept these items until we fix these issues. So your two options are to go through and actually fix these issues, or you can remove these items and just take them off of this shipping plan, right? So there's basically two ways to do that. So now that I've removed all of the listings and products that I couldn't send into Amazon for whatever reason, and again, I'll go back to those and see what the problem was and try to get those into FBA in the future. But for right now, I'm just trying to show you how to set up a shipping plan, how to get things into Amazon FBA. So now that I have these 64 products that I will be able to get into Amazon FBA, now I'm going to want to go through and actually indicate the quantity of each product. When I'm listing products, I don't even think about the quantity, how many I'm selling, right? But when we set up a shipping plan, this is where we indicate how many of each item we have and just indicate the quantity of the product. So I'm going to go through and put the quantity in for each of these right now, and I will be back in just a second. After you've indicated the quantity of each piece of your inventory, you can go ahead and select continue and go on to the next step in creating your shipping plan. Next, Amazon will show you which products need preparation and what kind of preparation they need. For instance, this product right here, Amazon won't accept this product unless we put it inside a poly bag, which is essentially just a clear plastic bag. Now, there's definitely some preparation you should do, and we'll cover that in a future video. Amazon also has some great videos about product preparation and just making sure things are good enough quality and packaged correctly for Amazon. I'll include links to those videos below this one as well. But right now, we need to know that, this product right here needs a poly bag at the very least. So, but this is a very common one. And over here, you can actually decide who is going to prep this shipment, right? So you can put it in a poly bag, or you can have Amazon do that for you, and that'll just cost a little bit of extra money. As you can see here, it'll show you, 50 cents per unit for Amazon to put this inside of a clear plastic bag. So you can have Amazon do this for you. A lot of the times, it's going to be more profitable for you to just buy a bunch of poly bags and do it yourself. Again, I'll include some links and some helpful tutorials and things like that below this video as well. So I'm going to go ahead and do this one myself, so I'll click continue here. And also in prepare products, you can also look where prep may be required. So this is going to be all the products where prep may be required, and then just all products in general. So that is that. And then once you're done there, go ahead and click continue again. This is going to take you to the labeling area. Now, every product that you send to Amazon FBA and that Amazon's going to be fulfilling for you and sending to your end customer, they're going to all have a unique barcode on it. So each and every product that you sell through Amazon FBA needs a different barcode. And that barcode is called an FN SKU. It's proprietary and private to Amazon's networks, but you're going to need that FN SKU on every single product. That's how Amazon knows which products are yours and that you deserve the money when your product sells. So once you're into the labeling area here, just go ahead and click all products. You're always going to want to click all products, and this is going to show you all the different products you have in this order. Then you can also go through and indicate how many labels you want to print for each of these products. Now, obviously, we are going to be printing labels on every single one of these products, right? Every product that we sell via Amazon FBA is going to need that FN SKU. So I'm going to go through and basically you're just matching the units right here in this column here. So that's all I'm going to do here. Just go through and indicate that I want to print a label for each and every one of these pieces of inventory. Once I have all of the number of labels to print matched up with the actual units of inventory I'm going to be sending in, I'm just going to go to the bottom and click labels, print labels for this page. It'll show you the total number of labels it's going to print and also a lot of different options for how to print these labels. Again, you can buy some very, very cheap pieces of printing paper that are actually labeling stickers. So when you print this page out, it just neatly automatically go onto separate labels that you can just peel off and stick to your product. I definitely recommend that if you're going to do a lot of arbitrage, retail and online arbitrage, definitely a good idea to do that. But I'm just going to go ahead and print the label and show you kind of what this looks like. After you go print the labels for this page, it's going to download a PDF file with all the different FN SKUs that you need to attach to your products. So again, each and every one of these, if you have the printing paper you need for this, you can easily just print this out, and each one of these is going to be on its own little sticker. You can just peel off and put it on there. I'll include a link for some good FBA labeling stickers below, but you can also just print these out, cut them out, and simply tape them onto the package. There's a few requirements when labeling Amazon products with their FN SKU, and I'll include a link below this video so you can check out all those requirements. I would definitely read those and just make sure that you're labeling your products correctly. But once you're done, you'll end up back on this page, and one last thing that's always good to check out is make sure your total number of labels right here is equal to the number of products you're going to be sending in. Now, you can't always go back to set quantity and check what the quantity of inventory you're entering is, but be aware that if you click back into set quantity and then come back to label products, you'll have to fill these boxes out again, so just make sure you do that. But again, always good to check and make sure that the total number of labels is equal to the actual quantity of units that you're sending in. So assuming that you printed out your labels and labeled your products and everything, let's go ahead and continue on to the next step in this process. So next, Amazon is going to go through and actually create this shipping plan for us. And one thing, too, that you're going to want to probably do, especially if you're doing retail and online arbitrage, if you go up to settings in the top right and then go down to fulfillment by Amazon, you're going to want to jump in here and make sure that inventory placement option is set to inventory placement service. And if it's not, just go ahead and click edit and go through and set it to that. And what that's going to do is just consolidate some of these shipments for you and make sure that you're sending out the least number of boxes possible, basically. If you don't have the inventory placement service, Amazon will require you to send, 5 or 6 or 7 different boxes out to all sorts of different warehouses. But if you do the inventory placement service, Amazon will charge you about 30 to 40 cents per unit, but you can ship all these units to the same warehouse, and then they'll actually distribute it from there to all their different warehouses. So most people, again, are going to want to consolidate that and make sure you're signed up for the inventory placement service. One last thing to mention, too, is, if this is your first time doing this and you just signed up for the inventory placement service, be aware that this will not apply to the shipment you just made. If you just signed up for the inventory placement service and you want to use that on this order and you want to consolidate the shipments on this order, you would have to delete this plan. I'll actually just show you how really quick. You're going to want to delete this plan. And then on this page, you're going to want to go to shipping plans, go to the order you just deleted, and then go to set quantity. All the way at the bottom, click duplicate, and just duplicate the plan that you just deleted. And what this is going to do is just recreate that plan with the inventory placement option ready for you. Again, you're going to have to go through and do your, inventory and your labels over again, but these will apply to the inventory placement service now. So since I did that, I'm going to go through and just refill my quantity and my labels out again just to make sure, and then I will meet you at the end of this. So once again, when you're all done, it's going to take you to this page to review the different shipments. And you can also go through and rename the shipments if you want to. Also see the contents of each shipment and what's going to be in each box. You'll usually find that the oversized items will go to a separate warehouse than a lot of your standard size products. Again, when you're in the inventory placement service, Amazon's going to do its best job to consolidate your orders into the fewest boxes possible for your convenience. So once you're good with this and you can go through and approve the shipments and everything, I would just go through and approve them. After you've approved your shipments, we're going to actually start working on these shipments, preparing the items to actually send to Amazon FBA, and that is going to be our next video. So guys, get out there and get your shipping plan set up, and then we can actually work on preparing our items, getting them in a box, and sending them off to Amazon FBA, which is the next step.